Alright, so back again. Today's plan. I've drawn a bit of a, pretty much a floor plan, roof plan, underneath plan of where things are going to go. And I'm just going to come out here today and measure, just make sure, you know, my drawings is correct and things are going to fit where I think they're going to fit. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is get up on this roof and have a look at some solar. There's like some space on the roof for where the solar panels are going to go. Righto. On the roof. So, pretty good condition. Righto. So just before I get down, just give you a run through of what I found. A few little issues have popped up from what I've planned to put up here, just in terms of where solar panels are going, decking, rooftop tent, etc. A few things I didn't count on. Or I did count on, but I forgot about them. At the back there, on the side, you can see that ducting for the intake for the engine. That I forgot about that being there. And I plan to have solar panels all the way down the left-hand side of that hatch, and all the way on the right-hand side of that hatch, just coming down long ways down from the back to the front. But yeah, I forgot about that, so I can't put panels on that left there. And I've also got those two whirlybirds, which I forgot about as well, so they're in the way, especially that one on the right. So I've had to do a bit of a rethink, and what I was thinking now is maybe flip my design. And see, that's the front of the bus in front of the hatch, but I've also got a fair bit of space here and in the middle, which I might maybe flip it and put the solar panels at the front. If I put the panels at the front, then they'll come to just a metre or so past this hatch here, so about the middle of the bus they'll come to, which will give me all that back half to put the deck and the rooftop tent. So I think that'll work. But I'll go home and draw it up again, flip it on the computer and draw it, and run it by the boss, I guess. See what she says. But yeah, definitely the way I plan to do it first won't fit, won't work. Oh, my dodgy ladder setup. Yeah, so that won't work if I kept it how it was. So definitely need to make changes. So yeah, go and draw them up and see how they look. I've got all the measurements I need, so let's go and see if that works. Righto, back again. Well, after 13 days straight of work, finally get to come back out to the bus and continue with the build. It's a good day. As you can see, it's nice blue sky. Should be able to get a fair bit done today. So what I'm actually doing is solar panel racking on the roof. So I've got these little L feet mounts, which will drill through the roof, bolt them to the roof of the bus, and I've got some just here, which will mount to those feet. They're 4.5 metre long lengths, so they will mount to the feet, and on top of the rails will go these solar panels. So these are just over 2 metres long by about 1 metre wide. I've got 4 of those. So probably won't get to put the panels up today, but I'm hoping to get as much of the racking installed as I can. Yeah, keep moving forward. I think the most daunting part of this is I've not actually drilled a hole in the bus yet, so I'm actually going to drill holes in the roof to install this mounting system. So that's a bit daunting, making sure I get them in the right spot and seal them up so I don't create any leaks. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So I think the easiest way to do this is I'm going to drill from inside, which is a lot easier. Now that I've taken the roof and the ceiling out, I can actually see the support beams. So this beam that runs, let me show. Alright, so this beam that runs, this one here, right, that runs all the way down, and the same one on the other side, over there. So they're going to be where my feet run along. So I'm basically going to be drilling a hole every one of these intersections here, all the way along here, one in the middle, and one at the next intersection. And I'm just going to keep doing that for about 5 meters worth the front section of the bus. So let's get the drill going and make some holes. Righto, here we go. Number 1 hole and a perfectly good roof. Righto, hole number 1. Alright, so I've managed to get the first hole in from the bottom. I think this is the way I'm going to do it. So now I'm just going to make the hole a bit bigger, but just drill from the top, because if I do it nice and steady through this, so I get this fiberglass kind of roof material, then I'm not going to split it. So I don't want to worry about pushing and drilling and splitting it from the bottom. So nice and easy from the top, and hopefully she'll be alright. So I've just done a bit of a test fit, just put the feet up and I've put the rail in. Nothing's sealed or anything yet, so it's just all sitting up there just to get an idea of how it's going to look, and that it fits okay. So the next bit will be just sealing it, but at the moment it's looking. See down there. So I've just put one rail on. But there's another one there's a splice piece that'll join into there, into the end, and then continue that rail all the way to the back of the bus, and the same on the other side. So, alright, so far so good. I'll start sealing it. just up on the top of the bus at the moment. I'll give you a look at where we're at. So basically one rail is in, from front to back. Probably come back tomorrow. That's where we're sitting at the moment. So they're all bolted in, all sealed up with sealant just to stop water from getting in through the bolts and around the feet. But yeah, no, it's turned out pretty good. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. It was quite straightforward to drill the holes and fill the gap. Yeah, back tomorrow and finish the other side and then look at maybe getting the panels on board. Alright, so just putting this last rail on. Yeah, just showing some sealant down underneath these feet, just around the bolt holes, so don't get any water leakage when it rains. Which water has a tendency to get into the smallest of spots. When I put the feet down, obviously that'll ooze out of the sides, and I'll be able to make a nice seal. I'll put some more sealant around it as well when I get to that point, and also I'll put some on top of the bolt holes. But for the moment, I'll put these in and tighten them down. Right, rail's almost in. Just got to just neaten up this where this sealant's come out. It's actually a good coverage there because a lot's, you know, sort of splurged out the side, so just neaten all that up. Pretty much just do this to all of the feet. Alright, solar panel racking is done. Give you a quick look at it. So I've got the racking down both sides now. It's all been bolted down, sealant put on around the feet. I even put some sealant just around the bolt. Looks a little bit messy there, but at least it's going to stop water from getting in underneath those washers and down through the bolt hole. So yeah, pretty happy with it actually. Turned out quite good. So